Now can someone explain what the Feldercarb just happened here? And what do you know?
Do you think I had anything to do with that?
Did you?
Please, Captain, at least pretend to be less obtuse than you actually are.
Stars don't just explode out of the blue.
Well, of course they don't, but it has certainly been happening a lot around here lately.
Bring up the scanner record of the local star, 1 centon before the energy spike.
A Class F star in the prime of its life, hardly a candidate to blow its top now like that, is it?
Enhance image and scan for anomalies.
All scans show within normal parameters.
Nothing normal about this.
Hang on a tick, what was that?
Solar flare?
It was there just for a moment, a single frame. Can you go back, Mr. Lisenby? There it is! That is no solar flare.
Magnify. Is that?
A ship. Something is coming out from behind the sun just for a moment, then it vanishes.
Zylon?
Library computer can't identify. Probably not enough detail.
This can't be a coincidence.
There are no coincidences, just explanations we haven't discovered yet.
And what would be your hypothesis?
It's rather obvious, isn't it? Someone has discovered the ability to detonate stars. They have the ability to warp in and out so fast you have no opportunity to see them before it's too late. They've already used the weapon in Alliance space, Zylon space, and unclaimed territory. Now, Captain Burgeon, what is your hypothesis?
We have a new war.
And with their ability to wipe out entire star systems in mere moments, this is a war you are not going to win. Humanity may have finally met its match.
Bridge, Bergen. Ship to ship, Vesuvius actual.
Williams?
We're within transport range now. Sir, if you could transport over, we need a face-to-face.
Standing by.
Energize.
Permission to come aboard.
This is my first officer, Commander Lisenby.
And who is this?
I'm the Doctor, and I'm getting quite annoyed at being ignored.
The Doctor? Well, I assure you, I'm not ignoring you now.
Really? May I ask what has sparked this long overdue interest?
Vesuvius, send over our guest.
Your guest? Oh, as I live and breathe. Georgie!
Doctor! I thought I'd never see you again.
The feeling was mutual. I can't tell you how glad I am for once in my life to be so wrong. Oh, come here! Fat lot of help these people were.
Doctor, they did save my life.
Only after endangering it again and again and again if they're expecting gratitude.
I half thought she was making someone like you up.
If only.
Yes, she did say the Doctor can be disagreeable.
Disagreeable? I've only just started, mate.
Commodore, I thought it best to present our intel in person. We don't want this intercepted over a comm channel. If we could proceed to the bridge.
Trouble?
Oh, lots and lots.
Bring up time index 34786 on main viewer.
This is the local star about half a centon before it exploded.
What am I looking for?
Magnify.
Enhance image.
Lower right corner.
What's that supposed to be? Anomaly?
Isolate image, magnify and enhance.
A ship?
Yes, sir. We believe, well, honest credit goes to the Doctor, that ship somehow was able to cause the star to supernova.
Impossible.
Oh, give up! They always close their minds to things they don't understand. Why do I bother sometimes?
I've seen that ship.
What?
What?
That ship! I've seen it before. When Tucson and I were taken prisoner. It's one of theirs.
The Zylons did this? They have the capability to destroy stars?
More than that, he said he saw something called hyperjump engines on it. What does that mean?
It means I was right. Your move, Captain.
It's the only explanation. We had this entire system on scan. Hyperjump is the only way it could have got in and out without anyone seeing it.
Hyperjump? This distance? That's mathematically impossible. A ship even the size of the Vesuvius couldn't carry enough fuel.
I think it's fairly obvious to say that they've overcome that difficulty. Very clever of them, wouldn't you say?
You were right not to send this info over comms. Right now we have an advantage.
How so?
Our scans show that not a single Zylon ship survived the blast wave. That means they don't know that any of us survived either.
You mean they destroyed their own fleet?
They were determined to destroy the Alliance battle fleet. They weren't going to let the planet fall into the hands of the Alliance. So they destroyed everything.
Monstrous.
Well, ironic is more the word, since that is exactly what the Alliance intended to do as well. Destroy the planet and the Zylons, kill the enemy at all costs. No one cared about the indigenous life down there. No one.
I'm not having this argument again.
We need to get this information to Galaxy Garrison.
We could get into a better communication position.
No transmissions. We can't take the chance of it being intercepted, even if it was scrambled. The Artemis has to deliver it to HQ personally.
That will take a few sectons at least.
We have another alternative.
Me? Oh, no. I'm not involved.
Your companion said you had a ship.
Why do people always refer to me as the companion? I have a name, you know.
And a beautiful name it is.
Patronising.
The Artemis can take you back to your ship, and to return the favor, you can take our intel to Galaxy Garrison.
Presuming I would be in your debt.
You are.
Well, to be honest, we don't know where my ship is.
Your companion? Forgive me. Miss Darlington Cook was quite specific about where it was, just outside the Rayla system.
Thank you.
So you'll do it?
I suppose I do owe you one for bringing Georgie back to me.
Whatever excuse you need. Just make sure this gets to the Admiralty.
All right. But after this, we part company.
I wouldn't ask for more.
Oh, you would? You just can't think of anything at the moment.
We'll set course for Rayla as soon as you return to the Vesuvius, Commodore.
Well, that was easier than expected. We are where we're supposed to be, right?
Of course we are. Planet Earth, Galaxy Garrison headquarters. Don't recognise the room, though. Thought we'd materialise in the plaza.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert.
There, see? It wouldn't be Earth if we didn't have a gun shoved in our faces. Now, assume the position, hands raised, no sudden movements.
I know the drill.
Security, stand down. You must be the doctor.
Yes, I must. Is this usually how you treat your guests, Alarms and weapons?
I am Admiral Forth. We weren't aware you were coming.
We must have arrived before the RSVP.
It's a pleasure to finally meet you face to face.
Is it? Well, I guess it would depend on which face you're meeting, wouldn't it?
I don't understand.
No one does.
Well, pointless introductions made, insincere pleasantries exchanged. We are here to deliver a message, and then we're going to be on our way.
A message?
Commodore, some or other thingy, didn't get his name, wasn't important. Oh, Georgie, you okay?
Yeah, just got a little dizzy there for a sec.
What's all this dashing about, and we've missed lunch?
We wouldn't want to keep you. The message?
Well, actually, come to think of it, I'm feeling a little off myself.
Perhaps you would like to visit our infirmary, though I think you'd have far more advanced facilities in your TARDIS.
Yes, no doubt. The message, yes, of course. Yep, here it is.
Is this accurate? You've seen this yourself?
Yes, they were quite certain. The Zylons have the capability to destroy stars and have a ship far superior than anything we have.
Why would they destroy stars in their own territory? Or why in unaligned space?
Well, the answer's obvious. Testing misdirection. Worked quite well, too. You wouldn't have figured out that it was the Zylons until after it was way too late, when your own sun tore through your solar system. You got lucky.
Lucky that you showed up.
Who, us? Oh, no. We had nothing to do with it. You would have found out regardless of whether we were here or not, okay? We played no part in this, and we are going to keep it that way.
Well, thank you for delivering this to us.
Oh, my immense pleasure. Come along, Georgie. I'm sure there's anything better that we could be doing about now.
Oh!
Georgie, whoa!
I'm fine. I just need to sit down for a second. Everything seems to be a bit out of focus here.
Should I call a medic?
No need. Novice time travellers, you know how they are, sensitive to any old little thing. So, where is it?
What?
Fourth, are we really going to play this game? Your time ship. Very sloppy job of it you've done too. It's leaking power. Felt it almost as soon as I got here, and poor Georgie was almost bowled over by it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ooh, is this it over here? Looks very familiar.
Stay away from that.
Call security. Oh no, wait. You won't, because no one else is allowed in here except your super tip-top people. Am I right? Are we included? I'd hate not to be included. I'm never included.
It's the console from the TARDIS.
A very close facsimile. What is going on here, Admiral?
Fine. What you see is our ultimate defense, our own Sidrat.
Seriously? That's not very original, you know. Where did you get the plans for it? Not exactly something you can pull off eBay. Do they still have eBay here? Oh no, of course. They fell in the Amazon wars.
You gave it to us.
Me? No, that didn't happen.
Of course it did. You love to show off. You can't help yourself. Think, Doctor. Lieutenant Erickson, Commander Johnston, Commander Triad.
What? They wouldn't.
Every time you showed off your ship to someone, they recorded it and brought it to us. From that data, we were able to create our own time machine. Not quite up to the specs of your ship, but functional enough.
They wouldn't.
You mustn't blame them, Doctor.
I know that voice.
Has it been that long?
Alexei Thrint, was this your doing?
I accept all responsibility.
Everything that we've been through. All that I have ever done for you. And this is how you repay me!
It was necessary. It was only a matter of time before the Zylons would grow powerful enough to destroy the Alliance.
You had your chance for peace.
For how long? If not this king, the next, or the next. War was an eventuality we had to prepare for. It was best to have it on our terms.
And what price those terms were.
We miscalculated the Zylon response, but we are not unprepared.
This ultimate defense you mentioned.
Our Sidrat. With it, we will create a time cone inverter, isolate the Alliance space, and destroy the Zylons once and for all.
You cannot do that!
Of course we can. A slight movement of the barrier created would send out a shockwave, tearing through the enemy. Problem solved, without a single Alliance casualty.
You destroy the rest of the galaxy doing it!
The Zylons infest half the galaxy already.
You don't know that!
And the rest will fall eventually. There's no stopping them. This is our only option if we are to survive. A last, desperate option, agreed, but an option.
No, it isn't. Manipulating time, using all that power to eradicate an entire species, more than just the Zylons. How many others will this weapon of yours take out, huh?
They are already lost.
This sounds so familiar. The Time Lords will not stand for it, you know. The manipulation of time, the sheer power of it all. They'll stop you. They'll send an agent.
Who's to say they already haven't?
Who? Me? No, don't be ridiculous.
Doctor?
No, we are here purely by accident. I have nothing to do with this.
The TARDIS landing on Rella instead of where we wanted to go.
Since when is that any different?
The Neubauer. Here.
Oh, you lot. How dare you? Too cowardly to do your own dirty work, eh? Had to drag me into it?
Doctor, please.
No, I'm not done yet. You send your own Bryce, maybe. About time he got off his sofa of reasonable comfort and did some actual work anyway.
If it had to be someone, perhaps it is best that it was you.
And why do you think that?
Because of your familiarity. You have seen with your own eyes the threat we face. If anyone can sympathize, it is you.
Sympathize? Sympathize? With what? Frankly, Admiral, I can't really tell the difference between you or the Zylons anymore.
You're out of line.
Am I? A race that is willing to completely wipe out the other. A race that pays no mind to the collateral victims. A race that only thinks of itself and will stop at nothing to achieve its end, sweeping away anyone who gets in its way. Who am I talking about, Admiral? The Zylons or you?
I had hoped for a more positive reception if you had been involved.
Evil does not become less evil because you are familiar with it.
There has to be something we can do, Doctor. I mean, we're not going to just walk away and let the Zylons win, are we?
What would you have me do?
I don't know. If not their plan, then think of something else. You're the Doctor. This is what you do 7 times a day.
This is their war. This is what they wanted. They must live with the consequences.
What?
You can't mean that.
But I do. You will survive if you are worthy of survival. Perhaps it's best if your end has come.
And the innocents? What about them, Doctor? Shall we throw them to the Xylon Empire because you deem us unworthy to survive?
Maybe Earth will start over with the bee. Bees are nice, honey is delicious.
Doctor, you've helped others for less, and far less worth the effort. You've even helped a Dalek survive. You can't tell me you'll just stand by and watch the human race just vanish from existence because they made a mistake?
This is their history, Georgie. War, hate, death, destruction. When has there ever been a time when they have not been at war with someone?
I'm one of they too, you know.
Yes, and I am so sorry. So much potential. But it wouldn't stop with just the Zylons. They would use this power to project themselves across the cosmos. If the Zylons don't stop them now, the Time Lords will do far worse. As an example to others not to meddle in time, believe me, I'm giving them the easy way out.
We would never use this technology in that way.
Of course you would! It's your nature!
Doctor.
So many chances. I've given you so many chances, and you have wasted them!
You saw the Zylons destroy an entire system just to prevent it from falling into our hands.
And I saw the Alliance ready to do exactly the same thing. There is no moral high ground here.
Maybe you are right. In fact, I will concede that you are. Everything you said is exactly true, but there is one important point you are missing.
And what is that?
Everyone has the right to fight for their survival. We are exercising that right.
By manipulating time?
And who are you to say that that is wrong? Have the Time Lords set themselves up as God? Are you, Doctor, the great arbiter? Are you not right now sitting in judgment of us? You speak of power. What great power are you wielding at this moment? You are guilty of the very same crime you accuse others of. Are we wicked for our means of survival? Then how much more so are you when you will inflict on us that which you deem so intolerable and frightening when we are only fighting for our very existence?
The difference is you can't handle it. You don't threaten just yourselves or even your enemies. You threaten everyone, everything.
You can't know that.
But I do. I know you. You said so yourself. That's why I can't let you have this weapon. I can't let you have control over time.
Doctor, you're condemning them, us, my world, to death.
This is the way it has to be.
Security to the testing chamber.
Oh, no. I don't think so.
Stay away from that.
What? You mean your Sidrat stolen from my TARDIS?
Who activated it?
Is this your doing, Doctor?
My TARDIS, after all. Why wouldn't I be able to control it?
Stop him! Security! He's stealing our ship!
Doctor, don't do this!
I'm sorry, Georgie. I truly am.
Come back!
Goodbye.
He took our time machine, our only means of stopping this war.
Not our only means.
Admiral?
Georgie, is that your name? The Doctor may have taken our time machine, but he left his TARDIS.
I can't.
You are our last hope. Without you, we will be at the mercy of the Zylons. You've seen what they can do, what they will do.
The Doctor gave you a key to his ship, didn't he?
Yes.
Give it to me. We can still save humanity and the Alliance. Countless lives, Georgie. Hundreds of worlds. You can save them. Just give me the key.
Well, got here on the first try. Gotta hand it to human ingenuity. When they want something, they know how to get it. So this is the feared Zylon star-destroying ship. The architecture looks familiar. Where have I seen it before? Oosh! Oi! You almost hit me with that!
If I had wanted to hit you, you would be dead.
Then I congratulate you on a fine bit of marksmanship.
Before you die, you will tell me how you were able to board this ship.
Well, I'd hardly be able to tell you after I died, now would I?
Speak!
This vehicle, right here, a Sidrat it's called. I know they really reach for that.
What is it?
This, my friend, will be your undoing unless you let me help you. I cannot believe I am going to say this. Take me to your leader. Oh, that felt filthy.
After all these years, to finally be inside the Doctor's TARDIS.
You've never been inside it?
Alas, no. It is impressive.
Awe-inspiring is the more apt word.
That would be an emotion, which my race is incapable of.
Not even from something like this.
Well, I do feel emotion, and the one I'm feeling right now is betrayal.
You mustn't feel that way, Miss Darlington Cook. The number of lives you will save is incalculable.
And the number of lives we are about to lose?
It is no loss to lose that which is lost already.
I guess I'm not so convinced.
And yet you let us in the TARDIS.
Because I can't take the chance, you're right. How much of a monster does that make me? Putting my race before others.
It makes you the same as everyone else. You are not doing what hasn't been done throughout the generations. Everyone protects their own. There is nothing wrong with that. Self-sacrifice is noble. Demanding that others sacrifice themselves, is that not inherently evil?
Isn't that what we're doing?
You are facing one of the great questions of morality. If you had the choice to save 100 people by killing another 100 people, which 100 would you save?
What if I refuse to make that choice?
Then the choice would be made for you.
That isn't fair.
No, it isn't. It just is.
What's that?
Explosions?
We're under attack. What is this place?
Attack! Admiral, this way!
This is impossible. We're too far underground to be taking hits like this.
It must be an all-out attack.
They're attacking Earth.
How did they get past our scans?
They used an ion storm to mask their approach.
And no one thought to send out a recon probe?
From the direction it was coming from, and the speed. It took them 5 sectons to get here.
5 sectons riding in an ion storm. I don't envy that.
No excuse, sir. We should have checked it out.
Recriminations are useless, Mr. Rosen. How are our defenses?
We're repelling the attack, but they managed to destroy our Hubble Early Warning Center.
You mean we're blind?
As a bat, sir. Yes.
Maybe this is just the first wave. Are there more coming?
I've ordered what ships we have to spread a scanning net around the solar system. We're stretched pretty thin, but no one is getting in or out without us seeing it.
At least there's that.
Still, one has to wonder what the purpose of this attack was.
You will kneel before the High Commander.
I'm sorry, can you say that again? Oh, you stop doing that! Ah!
You will show respect.
I'm sorry. I don't know why the TARDIS telepathic circuits don't work with your language, but we can hardly carry on a proper conversation if I don't understand what you're saying. Oh, that hurts.
You will explain your ship to us. Your Sidrat.
Well, not much to explain, really. Capable of travelling through time as well as space. Not terribly unlike your ship.
What do you know about our ship?
Well, type of hyperwarp technology, really. But rather than tunneling through space, it tunnels through time.
The Alliance knows about this ship.
Almost. They're certainly frightened of it.
As well they should be.
As well as you should be.
What do you mean by that?
I thought I recognised the architecture when I first came on board, and the technology I see confirms it. Oh, of course! This is an old-time Gallifreyan! From just after they discovered time travel. This is an antique! Where did you find it?
That does not matter.
Oh, for curiosity's sake. I have trouble with unresolved issues.
From the other side of our empire. We captured it from a race that we conquered.
Well, I was hoping for a little more detail. I can't believe that this thing's still floating around. It should be in a museum.
It is functional.
And you have no idea how to duplicate the technology, do you?
We have adapted the technology from hundreds of races.
But not this one. Otherwise, why would you be sending it out into the battlefield? Surely you'd be having it at your home with hundreds of your science bugs scuttling round in it, trying to learn all of its secrets. Oh, I am so sorry, that was rude of me. You're not all insects, you are actually humanoid looking.
I will not tolerate your insults.
But instead you have it out here, putting your one and only in danger of being caught, captured, or destroyed?
Impossible. We are able to strike and withdraw before the Alliance even knows we are there.
Yes, I've seen. And so have they. It won't be long before they find you.
By then, we will have duplicated the technology of this ship and developed a fleet.
Oh, no you won't.
What makes you so sure?
Because you can't steal technology you can't see.
Explain.
Gladly. This was built after Zylon discovered the ability to travel through time. This was one of the first ships to protect their time secrets. They took a certain amount of equipment on this ship and they shifted it 1 second out of phase. You never even knew it was there.
But now, we know.
It won't do any good. The only way you can access this time technology is if you have time technology. Do you see the quandary you're in?
Your ship is a time machine.
Yes, it is. But very primitive, very primitive. Even the idiots who built it barely understand it. You won't be able to use it to help you.
But you could.
You have a bigger problem on your hands.
What would that be?
It's the reason I came. The humans have another time machine, a better one. One that they plan to use to destroy your entire empire.
That is impossible.
It's very possible. With what they have, they can destroy the entire galaxy. And they plan to use it. This is why I came here. To warn you.
Why would you help us?
Because no one can have the power that they have.
You would betray your own race.
I'm not human.
Then what are you?
I am a Time Lord, a Gallifreyan.
So this is your technology.
From a very long time ago. Rather like comparing modern day communications to an old tin cup and a string.
And you say the humans plan to use their weapon against us.
They're setting it up right now. I told you they feared this ship of yours. I swear he's not using real words. What did he just say?
The humans will not have a chance to deploy their weapon.
And why not?
We are on course to their home solar system now. In a few short moments, Earth will no longer exist.
What?
The attack has already cleared the way. The sensor net is down, their protective fleet in disarray. They will never see their destruction coming.
No. No!
This war is about to be over.
You can't!
And then you will give us time travel technology, and we will conquer the universe.
No!